Have you ever wondered why some people can take any topic and make it fascinating, while others struggle to say anything interesting at all? Here's something nobody tells you before. Actually, being articulate has almost nothing to do with how many words you know, advanced words I mean, or very little relevance. But there are two trainable skills that articulate people use unconsciously, but once you know what they are, you can practice them deliberately by yourself. Whether you're learning English, any other language, or just want to stop feeling like you have nothing to say when you're presenting yourself, I can tell you these two skills have changed everything for me. But let me show you how they work. So I will tell you. The first one is the ability to go deep and get really specific with our ideas. I call it specification. And number two, the ability to take complex thoughts and condense them into one clear, powerful statement. I call it summarization. But here's the thing. These two are not just a concept. This is actually a super effective approach for those of you who always feel like you have nothing to say. So I will show you step by step. The first one, specification. What I mean by saying this concept is that sometimes we might say vague things. I will give you an example. Here I have a statement. Some things just sound better in English than Chinese. It's a little bit awkward to say something in Chinese. Okay, so you say something, 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 but that's pretty vague, right? Here's what you do. Just ask yourself, what exactly do I mean by saying that? Do I have a specific example for that? And then you just expand it into something like this. When we say thank you, I love you, or I miss you in English, it feels completely natural. But saying I love you in Chinese, there's this weird shyness that kicks in. It feels way more intense than casually saying love you in English. See the difference? You went from a boring statement to something your audience can actually feel. That's specification. That's the power of examples and explanations. Every time you make a statement, just ask yourself, what's a specific story or example that proves this? Don't just settle for vague ideas and answers. And second one, summarization. This is actually the opposite one of the first one, specification, because sometimes we explain things and we just go on and on and on. And honestly, it gets a bit annoying when someone has too much to say. That first approach, specification, you can't use it all the time. Imagine someone say, people don't really want to socialize anymore, they prefer being alone, they eat alone, live alone, travel alone, don't want to get married, they are better by themselves. When they go to parties, they feel uncomfortable. Okay, stop that, I get it, but that's a lot of words. I will say too many words for one simple idea. Here's the challenge. Can you say all of that in one sentence, just one sentence? How about this one? People gain energy from within, not from connecting with others in the modern society. See, the same idea, but way more powerful. So here's the practice. After explaining something in detail, like specify something, force yourself to capture it in one sentence. It's a little bit hard, but this is what makes you sound sharp and articulate. So these two skills, knowing when to go deep and when to be concise, this is what makes you someone people actually want to listen to. You are like communicator instead of just normal speaker.